Researchers surveyed 954 girls aged 70 and older. They also used ultrasound to assess the thickness of the walls of the carotid artery in the neck, and also the magnitude of plaque accumulation. Thinner artery walls and less plaque buildup are correlated with a lower risk of heart attacks and strokes.
Reuters Health: mature women who consume more vegetables might be less likely to develop hardening of the blood vessels, an Australian study suggests.
Compared to women who had less 2 servings of vegetables a day, women who consumed at least 3 servings daily had carotid artery walls that were about 0.036 millimeters, or 5%, less thick, researchers found. With 3 servings of vegetables, maximum artery thickness was 0.047 millimeters lower, they report in the Journal of the American Heart Association.
In addition, each daily 10-gram, or about 1/3 of an ounce, increase in consumption of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage was associated with 0.8% lower average artery wall thickness.
We were excited to find out that intake of cruciferous vegetables seemed to be the most beneficial, said lead study author Lauren Bleckenhorst, a nutrition researcher at the University of Western Australia in Crawley.
However, this does not discount the importance of other vegetable types, as we know increasing a variety of all vegetables is important to maintain good health, Bleckenhorst said by email. Our research suggests that recommendations to include a couple of servings of cruciferous vegetables amongst the recommended amount of vegetables may help to optimize the vascular health benefits.
Less than 1 in 10 people consume the minimum recommended 5 servings of vegetables a day, Bleckenhorst added. The women in the study were no exception.
Food questionnaires asked women to describe their typical vegetable intake in a range from never eating vegetables to consuming them 3 or more times a day.
Overall, women in the study consumed an average of about 200 grams a day of vegetables, or about 2.7 servings. The study wasn't a controlled experiment designed to prove whether or how vegetable consumption might directly impact artery health or the risk of cardiovascular disease, heart attacks or stroke.
It's possible that when people eat more vegetables, they have healthier arteries because veggies are filling and there's less room in their diet for processed junk food that can damage arteries, Bleckenhorst.
Vegetables are also full of vitamins and minerals that have been shown to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, factors that can contribute to cardiovascular disease, she added. Another limitation is that researchers relied on participants to accurately recall and report on how often they ate vegetables and what types they typically consumed, an approach that can be unreliable.
Even so, many previous studies have linked higher plant-based diets and higher vegetable consumption to a lower risk of developing heart disease or dying from it, said Nurma Karam, a researcher at Columbia University in New York City who wasn't involved in the study.
This study shows that this beneficial effect of vegetables may be due to their influence on the arteries, Makaram said by email. In particular, this study shows that higher intakes of vegetables in general and cruciferous vegetables in particular are associated lower risk of thickening and stiffness of the walls of arteries.
Source: bit.ly/2GB6VTM Journal of the American Heart Association, online April 4, 2018.